Alright, I'm just, oh, it's up there. It always puts it in a different place. Okay, we're still starting soon. I'm just going to make sure that you can actually hear me. Alright, viewers, yeah, this is Sims Dreamer, and yeah, we're gonna play Dark Souls again. Yeah, this obviously from this screenshot and what I say on here, that it's gonna be this BleederCurse mod. And just a second, I always have to clear my throat. Yeah, so, you know, this, just to say, you know, of course, this is not a mod that I made, and as far as I'm aware of, this person that made this mod, that they have no videos of this. I'm not actually even sure whether, you know, this is a man or a woman that made this actually, but and also this was the maker of the enemy randomizer, you know, which I have a few videos of on my channel now. I actually just did several playthroughs, you know, in my free time, doing that with different settings, and yeah, that mod for the, you know, enemy randomizer, that is really cool. I really enjoyed that. So props to the person that made that, and also so far that this mod seems good too. I tested it just a little bit, you know, just to kind of see how it would be, and to make sure it would work and all that kind of thing. So yeah, you know, someday I would like to work on my epic mod again, you know, which adds enemies to the game, but you know, I don't have nearly all of the entire game finished. Now, I mean, one thing about my epic mod is that it, you know, I added enemies to boss fights, you know, as you've seen in videos that I have. You know, and then I mean, this is fine, but in comments on Nexus, you know, some people thought that was a little bit too much, but I mean, whatever. You know, as I say on there, is that it you know, if nothing else, just because you're killing more enemies, that you're able to gain more souls, and so, you know, you're going to be more powerful by the time you get to bosses, and plus I provide, you know, some more weapons and stuff, but because I have mimics being earlier. But anyway, I'm almost thinking possibly what I'll do, if I can ever get around to this, is and figure out how I did all this again actually, is possibly I might just make it to where there aren't any extra enemies anywhere except for in boss fights, and then I could just go through and just do all of the boss fights that way. And I'm thinking that probably wouldn't work with the enemy randomizer, but I mean, because it changes the enemies within the maps, which is also how you would add enemies, you know, as I did. And I know that you know, Prepare to Die Again mod, which I have tried just a little before, that one is actually complete all the way, and there's been other live streams done of that. But anyway, I know I'm kind of just rambling about that, but yeah, this mod though, yeah, this is really cool. And just to say how we're going to go about this, you know, video, as I say, and you know, of course, this is the case, that video games are for fun, you know, you know, I'm not trying to speed run this or anything. We're just trying out this. We're trying out this mod, you know, and you know, this particular mod, it does, as far as I know, it doesn't make any of the enemies be different, other than the fact that certain bosses will give you, maybe make your BleederCurse even worse, but also maybe give some benefits. I'm not really sure. We're going to see what all it does, you know, however far I get into this. You know, most likely I'm not going to be getting anywhere close to completing the game, but yeah, basically what it does, though, is it makes it to where constantly your HP is going down, which in my case, since I'm going to try not to take super long to talk, but since I talk so much that I'm going to like die just while I'm freaking talking, or I'm going to have to keep using Estus Flask. But so to compensate for that, I figured out that what I could do in TechnoJacker is that there's an option to say that you're undead, which means that your HP, like even if your HP is, I don't know if what it does is, even if your HP is 0, that you don't die for it, or it maintains that your HP is always 1. You know, 1 point of HP. But anyway, I tested that, and having that check prevents you from dying from this BleederCurse. So I'm going to try not to use that whenever I'm, you know, running around or doing combat. But if I'm standing around, you know, if I have my character standing around talking, then I'll use it for that purpose. Or whenever we're looking at like the items that the merchants sell, you know, because I mean, I had to do it for that purpose because, you know, when I was playing in my free time here earlier today, because, you know, to see what they all did, because he didn't describe all of them on you know, he or she did not describe them all on Nexus. So anyway, but yeah, I think that this is a really cool concept, and so because of that, we're going to he actually used, again, he or she, I'm just going to say he because I don't just whatever, it's a generic way of using a pronoun for the person. They, or they, maybe, I don't know. You know, they made parts of Chester's clothes be what you start with, although they didn't. He didn't do that for the main class that I'm actually going to start with, which is the Lupus class, where you have a great sword, an ultra great sword that you use for that. And yeah, he has 4 different weapons that you can use that all will you'll actually, what it is that you'll gain HP every time you make a successful hit on an enemy, not just whenever you kill the enemy. So therefore what it's doing is a similar thing to what the well, I made the butcher's knife be able to do that in one of my playthroughs, but you know, there's a couple weapons that are able to do that. And also I'm thinking that I may just we may just bring in the Sanctus shield, and I'll just make that be the only shield that I use the entire time, so I won't freaking even use Grasscrest shield, but we'll just go ahead and cheat that in because it, you know, it has the life regaining effects, so to kind of compensate for this happening. But it doesn't, you know, it has 95% block, and it's even with it fully upgraded, which is the way I'm going to bring it in, it, you know, its stability isn't all that wonderful. So anyway, and I downloaded a mod that's going to make it be like black and red. So, and I've also modded the, you know, the Chester outfit. I downloaded the mod for that, but then I updated some more myself, you know, that makes it look red and whatever. So it makes your character either look like they're from, you know, Dante's Inferno, or else, you know, like they're a vampire or something, like either you're Alucard, you know, from Castlevania, or else you're Dracula from Castlevania or whatever. So, but as I usually do, I'm just going to make this be a, you know, my character be a female. By the way, we're not looking at it yet. Like, we really are still looking at the image. I know that the image is on. I'm going to get this off here in just a minute or so. I know I've been talking at length already, but But yeah, I just you know, the at least on YouTube, that the only two videos about this so far was a person that was doing like the second half of the game, and they didn't speak any during that. And then I saw there was another video where someone was using this mod along with, I forget exactly what, the darkness, I guess is what it's called, but a mod that makes it to where it's as if you're in Tomb of the Giants except all the time. So that mod would be really hard, and I'm not going to be live streaming that, or I probably am not even going to try that out. But anyway, that was the only two videos of this. And I mean, I don't ever, you know, I don't ever look at Twitch, so I'm not sure if there's anything on Twitch. But just to say, I'll just say it this way, like, unless he's done it on Twitch and doesn't have it on YouTube yet, like Lobos Jr. has not done a playthrough of this yet, so basically I'm just kind of trying to beat him to it. But I do know that, yeah, I mean, obviously Lobos has many subscribers, many more than I do, has many followers on Twitch. His chat is going crazy and everything, and he's a better live streamer than I am. I mean, and well, of course, since it's that way for him, he does, you know, many shout outs to people that are subscribing or are donating to him. And you know, I have watched his videos. You know, he plays Dark Souls very well. You know, especially the combat, he is very good at that. And so you can see a mod in action very quickly with his videos. Although you're also going to hear him shouting out to people constantly, and sometimes I almost think about just muting it so I don't have to hear that. Hear him saying that. But then I might miss something that he's going to say, like, is, you know, about like the actual gameplay. So anyway, I'll just flat out say, I guess, you know, also I have a little bit of jealousy because, I mean, you know, nobody's ever donated to me ever, which would be really great if someone did. You know, I try to be, you know, do good live streams and you know, be entertaining. You know, I watch my own videos, and to me, I think they're entertaining. And just to say as a disclaimer again is that, you know, because of the fact that I'm not a comedian, and also Dark Souls is frustrating at times and whatever, that I just cuss, you know, some whenever I do this, you know, these live streams, because I mean, whatever, it's my live stream and stuff. And I don't know if I said this already or not, but this screenshot is, I actually just got this from, you know, this person's, one of their screenshots from, you know, Nexus, except I added this text and everything. Of course, it was just because, you know, I just didn't want to try to get a screenshot myself, you know, and do it real. I wanted to hurry up and get to this. So anyway, but just so you know, yeah, I did not make this screenshot besides the text that I added. So anyways, we're gonna finally not see the image anymore and get into this. I wanted you to be able to see the classes, so we're actually going to make the character this time. Last time when I was doing, you know, the enemy randomizer, I just skipped that part, you know, before I started live streaming. But anyway, this is kind of an important part, so we're going to see it. So we're going to make sure that we see it. And just to say too, I don't know how, since I'm now live streaming Dark Souls again, I don't know how to get it to what I did or whatever, that this isn't going to be full screen on here. It's going to have a little bit of a black border around the bottom and on the sides, but to me you can still see it plenty good enough. It doesn't cut off anything, and since YouTube has the scroll bar to where it's over the video, well, this makes my video be completely above that, so I actually kind of prefer that. So I'm just leaving it that way. So yeah, so we're having this. We'll just go ahead and make this person female. Give them some kind of hair so it doesn't look so weird. I don't know if it's going to be that hair, but But yeah, so this is that, right? It's yeah, they made their own. You know, they made these weapons, and you know, they're different weapons and whatever. So there's the Lupus class. That's actually what we're going to go with. Yeah, I'll just show them real quick. Yeah, with this giant axe, or I mean hammer. Can't even see the entire thing, or since it's so big. But and then this class, if it'll load it, yeah, there's my texture mod for that, and we're just going to make the character look like that. And yeah, I'm not going to use that hair because it clips right on through the coat. I'll figure out what hair I want to use by looking at this particular class, even though we're not going to use this class. But and then the other class is you're holding. Oh, you get two of them. Yeah, you get two of these big knives, and then all these are unused. I'm wondering if that's really what your stats would be if you use this class, or if the game would even load at all, or if it would crash. And I'm assuming you don't get any weapons, or maybe you just get the weapons that the bandit would start with. But these stats actually aren't all that bad, I don't think. He's giving you really high endurance here, but the rest of them, yeah, you've got really low stats except for the resistance being really high, because yeah, you can make it be a challenge if you want. I mean, you're still at these low levels, so it wouldn't be that bad, but you've got really low stats, and the stats that actually matter. So anyway, yeah, we'll put it on this just so I can figure out the hair. I'll get over here on the hair. Use the, I guess, braid. We'll check out the braid, see how that is. I'm gonna make it be gold so that I can see it easier. Well, that clips through also. I don't know whether we're gonna be wearing I don't want her to wear a helmet. I don't know if she's gonna wear a hat or what it's gonna be, but for sure right now, I don't want it to be shade, and I don't want it to be very short, or the wave. Well, it could be the wave, maybe. That clips through a little bit, which I don't like that. If it's a ponytail, how is it? That goes over it. I mean, at least right now it looks like it's going to. And that goes over it. That one's a little bit longer. I mean, you know, this is kind of an extension of Fashion Souls, you know, like making your character look the way you want them to look. So, yeah, I want her to look like a certain way. I'll try not to take too damn long on it, even though I know I already am, but... well, pigtails. That might, yeah. I haven't used pigtails in a while, so. I don't know. The bun is just going to clip into it, and not very short. No, because it just looks like a dude of his stats, so. We'll go with pigtails, and one of these has the hat. So let's see how the hat is going to be down here. No, it's the first one, which is what we're actually going to start with. Yeah, okay, you can see the pigtails and stuff. So anyway, that's how it's going to look. Oh yeah, the gifts. Well, I started. Well, we're just going to do it again. She's going to have a big head. Because I like the bobblehead look, even though this is still not to like bobblehead type size, but we're just going to go with that. And let's see how that will look with this. Yeah, that actually makes the pigtails clear the collar even better than it did, so that's good. Okay, so the gifts. Yeah, these, I'm not absolutely for sure of every one of them you can, but I'm thinking that most of these you can buy from the Undead Merchant. And Andre, the blacksmith, he sells these weapons, so you can get the rest of them if you want. But you know, they're different stats and stuff. I think this only requires strength, and also that big hammer only requires strength. So yeah, all of these are good. We'll look at this a little bit closer later. Well, I'll just show it now. You can just read what they say. That one I'm not absolutely sure what it does, but he doesn't say what it does either, even in the description when you're at the merchant. But I'm thinking that the bleeder ring is the best thing to start with, because I don't know where you would go pick that up. Neither of those two merchants, as far as I could see, at least. I looked at it kind of quickly, but I don't think that they sell this, so this is probably the thing we should start with. Like, it makes your HP drain even faster, which I won't cheat whenever that's actually happening, other than I'm going to hold Sanctus while it's happening. And maybe we'll get the evil eye, and I'll wear that as well. But, you know, the evil eye ring. But this is going to make your attack be boosted because of it. And I don't really know by how much either, so we're just going to find out. So yeah, another thing that I saw that was really cool, and I tried it out, and it worked without crashing. So this is great. One of the items, and it doesn't cost very many souls to get, that what it does is it puts you into New Game. It's as if you're in New Game Plus. You know, so the enemies are harder, they have more health, and they give you more souls. So I'm thinking, at least not right at first, but pretty soon I'm gonna like actually use that so we can get more souls, and I'm not gonna cheat the levels. I'm just gonna have like I do sometimes. We're just gonna actually level up, but I'm gonna use that effect to make it easier. Although I am gonna use Cheat Engine to do the usual things that I do, of that I don't have to repair my weapons. You don't have to wait on me to repair them, and plus you don't use as many souls if you have that. I'll put this up here now so you can see. Yeah, you know it. Well, I'm going to do the max humanity just because I can, and then infinite durability, and always fast rolling, so it won't matter what I wear. But yeah, just because it'll take even longer, and it'll be more annoying if I can't fast roll. So that's why I do that. So anyway. Alright, so we're going to finally try to make this person. I'm already at 28 minutes, which is about 22 minutes that was actual footage. We're going to go with... Well, I like this one. Or, I mean, I've been using this here lately. I'll make her real feminine, which for some reason makes her be lighter complected. Make her young, and then give her strong features, and then customize her and go ahead and make her really pale. We're gonna make her as if she's a vampire. So I guess the rest of that I'll leave like it is, except I'm gonna make her have red cheeks. So just make her eyes be big. We're gonna make her kind of look somewhat goofy, but not super goofy. Bring those down, slant them in some like this. I may make her eyes even more red than I'm about to do right here with Cheat Engine, but we're just gonna have her have red eyes. Let's see, that's gonna be low, this is gonna be low, but this is also gonna be high like that. So right, Yep, and the eyebrows, you can make that be denser, so I'm going to make them denser. And then the mouth is going to be, let's see, I don't know where I'm going to make it be the dark or the really bright red version of this. Not that it matters, of course, but make them be that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and you know, try to make her a little bit prettier by making it look like she's got all makeup and stuff. So. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, but she's kind of. I'll just go crazy with this. Yeah. You know what she's going through. Oh, her hair color, which is going to change the eyes. Or is it? No, it's not. Not by doing it this way. I don't know, a color scheme I like to use sometimes, not that, is make it cyan. That looks fine, I guess. Yeah, that looks fine. That'll contrast with the outfit, so we'll be able to see the hair good. That's good enough. How's that going to look on this? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I'll just say briefly, I'll try to say briefly that, you know, I from Andre, I buy all these weapons, I test them out. So basically, what I'm thinking then is what he used for these. Just a second. I wish that this, well, actually, I wish that this had been the moveset of the Claymore, because it's faster than what he actually used, but it's fine. It's fine. The weapon looks awesome and stuff. That, you know, his mod for, you know, how these look and everything. But I think basically that this is the Black Knight Great Sword, which is actually the Ultra Great Sword. Like, that's the moveset that this has. This one is, I'm thinking this must be the giant club or whatever. You know, it's not the large club, but that other club that's even bigger. It seems to be that moveset. And again, the large club's moveset is better, but whatever. Since he made this be a hammer, that the giant club is its moveset would make more sense. So that's fine. And then load it. This weapon, I think, is Mildred's, you know, butcher's knife or axe or whatever. Yeah, because it's got that exact same moveset. And then these are, and they take a lot of, I think they take 20 dexterity to be able to use this, but these are the gold tracers, actually, because whenever you, it's the moves of it, and plus it has the effects. So yeah, that was cool, and you can still do that when it's in your right hand. But of course, I'm just going to go ahead and use a shield, but it's going to be the Sanctus shield this time. So yeah, which I usually don't do. So let's get back up on here. She's pretty light complected, but I wanted her to be really freaking light complected. Whatever, that's good enough. She really looks light complected right there. I wanted her to be really pale, though. Really light skin. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Now she's a vampire. Yeah, losing blood and stuff. You're hearing papers rattling back there. So, since this is called Lupus, I'm going to call her Lana Lupus. I had already thought of the name I wanted to use, so anyway. Yeah, so here we go, and right, and we got that ring. Yeah. Already. I don't know if it's going to have any effect here at first, or at least if it's going to do anything to the HP. We're going to find out. So, anyway, here we go. 35 minutes into it, I'm finally getting into it.
In the age of ancients.
Yeah, and we're going to hear this for a second because of something I'm going to go get.
Shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire.
Yeah, that, right?
And with fire,
it came that disparity and everything. Yeah, right. You know, just to say too, which you know you would know from any of my other videos, but that sound that you're hearing is the fan of my computer making that noise. I wish that it wouldn't, but it does. But so far we haven't dropped any frames, so yay. And yeah, that is draining me in it. Yeah, need to get that thing off. Right. So it drains in addition to, wow, she looks cool that way. I'm going to make her human, but yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try to fucking do this stuff fast. It won't be fast, but I'm going to try to make it be fast. We're going to be freaking human, though. All the time. Say okay to... Oh, is he doing that bullshit again? No, don't do this bullshit again. It was doing this fine when I wasn't live streaming. Well, I may be doing this... Well, she does look cool that way. I may just be doing this without any summons or anything. Shit. I won't be able to kindle bonfires, though. Well, I'll have to freaking just actually use humanity. Or do the glitch with the Firekeeper soul. If that could just work one time, it would just be that way the entire time. Alright. Sorry about this. I always have these fucking technical difficulties. We're going to this. I don't know if you're seeing anything. I'm going to tell it that I don't want Cheat Engine to be on. Cheat Engine's not going to work if it had already been on once. Fuck. We're going to see if it can. Just to say, I think that if I can get her to be human, then I can just check mark that, and then she'll just always be human. Although, like I said, she does look cool this way. But I won't be able to kindle bonfires. And it's kind of like this mod compensates for the fact that I always kindle bonfires at either 10 or 20 once I'm able to make it 20. You know, because I'm losing health though, so it's going to be really nice to have all those Estus flasks, and I'm going to be going through them also, so. Yeah, well, fuck. So Dark Souls is going to have to be off for me to be able to do that, so I'm sorry about this. I know this is crappy live stream so far. Alright, we're going back on this while I get out of Dark Souls and get it to load again, and it's going to take forever for it to do that. I mean, it's going to take longer than normal because of this mod. It did that with the you know, with the other mod, the enemy randomizer. So try to get this fucking load again. I'll just leave it to where you can hear me, I guess. You're hearing sounds that are outside. Maybe. You know, other people are on the porch because I live here in apartments, so. Yep. Also, I suppose that we're going to listen to music this time also, and I mean, actually my channel is just because they changed how it is on YouTube that I don't have enough views every month. I mean, just whatever, that now I don't have monetization. I don't think it's because I've used music or whatever in things. It's just because of that. But so anyway, I can't monetize the actual video other than if someone donates to me. So we're just going to freaking hear music that I want to hear, that I've been listening to whenever I do, you know, this in my free time. May they take this even longer to load since I'm also live streaming at the same time. I hope the freaking change in what the armor and stuff is going to work, because I don't want her to wear that. I want her to wear what I wanted her to wear. You know, which is, it's going to be Chester's coat, and I guess maybe that hat. Although I want to just max it, and also Chester's armor to max it. And I'm thinking the black iron leggings, either that or Black Knight leggings, which I have a mod that makes it like glow red, you know, and black, so it looks really cool. And then I'm thinking Havel's gloves. So I have a little, you know, some poise already. Because again, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, I think that I'm fairly skilled at playing the game. You know, I mean, I know for a fact that I'm better than a noob would be at this. You know, I played through Dark Souls many times. But, you know, video games are for fun. I'm not trying to do a speed run, so I'm, you know, just whatever. And I mean, speedrunners, they do cheats, except that they're cheats that you can achieve while you're in the game, and I do that, a similar thing, except I use Cheat Engine to do it. So, I mean, whatever. And, you know, anyway, it just, once we actually get into it, that it'll be faster for me to just, you know, cheat somewhat. Yeah, those people are being loud out there, because of course they are. Yep. Yep, I don't know. You're just, yeah, because, you know, that's the thing. And I'm not bragging about this, but I have a Bluetooth, or, you know, a Snowball, not Bluetooth, but Snowball Blue microphone, you know, which picks up my voice really well. I don't even have to have a pop filter for it. It's not even sitting right in front of me. It's to the side of my monitor. But also because of that, it picks up any other sounds. So, yeah. Still waiting on Dark Souls to load. I guess even though I'm going to talk, I'm going to say that we're going to be right back. Just so you know that you could skip through this part. So, yeah, I still haven't dropped frames. My luck is we're going to drop frames once I'm actually into this. But yeah, I'm doing this like right at this second. It's 7:39 p.m., but it's Sunday, so yay. Apparently people in my area are not using the internet as much, so, as they do during the week. Alright, so this is almost to the point that it's loaded. So just a second. Oh, alright. once we're into here, I'm gonna take, yeah, I'm gonna take this off and this off. Yeah, seems like the sound is really low. Well, I mean, I made it low so that you can hear me easier, but I don't have any S's flask either, so shit. But I'm just gonna make sure that you can see this easier, but I don't have any S's flask either, so shit. But all right, yeah. All right, let's get TechnoJacker open again, which is right here. Yes, I want that. It's making it really, its text really small for some reason. Is this gonna fucking work? Come on, work. Well, its text is smaller than it normally is. I mean, what the fuck, but hopefully this is gonna work though. So I want these scripts. I want this to be max humanity, always fast roll, and infinite durability. I'm gonna see if this will load this at all. Alright, there that is. I want all this armor to be different. So we're going to put it on that and say, okay, it did that. So Chester's coat. God damn it. Chester's something. God, I'm sorry. It's just I want to do this quickly. Long coat. All right. Replace that and freaking make it be the maxed out version of it. All right. Did that work? Yeah, it did. All right. So she looks like that now. Okay. So yay. We're gonna say it's gonna be. I guess it'll be Ferris's hat, but we're gonna make it be the maxed out version of that. Which still isn't very good even when it's maxed out, so but it looks cool and everything, so alright, so that and then those are gonna be, I suppose she's just gonna wear the same thing the entire time. We're gonna make that be Black Knight. I'll go with the Black Knight leggings, but maxed out version, but it's not as much poise as really heavy armor would be. Let's see how that's going to look on her. Gives her a little skirt under here. Yeah, that goes pretty good, I think. Does she have a belt on or something? I don't know if that's her belly button we're seeing or what, but that's fine, whatever. And then these freaking gloves are going to be different. They are going to be Havels, because fuck it, it's going to be Havels gloves, unless that just looks really weird for it to be that. Havels fucking gauntlets, probably. Alright. They cannot be upgraded, so change this to that. Yeah. Well, you're in chains and whatever, I guess, because of this. Yep. I guess that's fine. That gives us what poise? 39 poise. I may not be wearing the wolf ring. So, anyway, let's finally go. So this weapon. Let's show the weapon and the stats. You know, you've got strength 18, which is exactly what this requires. It's only strength that you need for it, and it's B scaling. Yeah, and all of these weapons upgrade with let me make sure that you're hearing what I'm saying. They upgrade with twinkling, so I don't know whether that ever becomes A scaling. I'm not sure, so we're just going to find out. I may, well, like to one hand at least, it's got to be, I believe it was 32 strength in order to use that Bloodlust hammer. All of them are called Bloodlust. So we may be getting that and using that as a secondary weapon. Since I'm cheating fast rolling, I can hold both and still fast roll. So I mean, yeah. So anyway, yeah, and this one has the most physical reduction. Yeah, he gave this thing 70% physical reduction, and I'm thinking the best stability of any of these. He says in the description that it's the first weapon known as a bloodlust weapon, and like basically it's the best one. So yeah. Anyway, this is cool. You know, he said he was half asleep or whatever, or that it was 4 a.m. whenever he actually wrote these descriptions. But I think that they're good, and yeah, you know, this tells you that what your life still is. It's 100 for that hammer, and it's less for the other two weapons. But yeah, that. Well, we don't have the curse yet until I actually beat the asylum demon. Let me get the mouse out of the way. So, okay, this is going to be our person. I'm going to briefly do what I usually would do here, is to actually save her, or my character, which is usually a female, unless I'm cosplaying as Grim Reaper or some other character that can only be male. So, anyway, put that into there and start this again. 51 minutes, and now we're finally doing this. I'll probably be the only person that actually listens to the stuff that I said, but for any of the rest of you, you can just skip to this point. Maybe I'll even put that into the description that you can skip to this point. So, even though I am showing you stuff about it and whatever. So, I think I need to make just a second, I think I need to make the game sound slightly more. Yeah. And now we're going to hear music, because it's what I want to hear. I'm going to make it be 1%, I guess. Music from Doom, although it's faster than normal, and also a track that's from Terra that I really like. I mentioned that in one of my videos, but you couldn't hardly even hear it whenever I was playing. But yeah, well, we'll just start. Okay. You got that freaking thing riding on your butt for some reason with this, but yeah, we kill those guys really badly, don't we? So is that gonna gain me some life, even though the curse hasn't happened yet? Yes, it does. Alright, great. Yeah, I think that this, you know, yet again, this is an awesome mod by this guy. Now there is another mod that's by, I know how to pronounce this name, Hot Pocket Remix. I assume that's a man that he made the item randomizer mod. I fucking have this at 1%, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay, well anyway, he made the item randomizer mod, and you know, which is a really good mod too. I think. Basically, you're on an Easter egg hunt the entire game because of it. And also, he made another mod that's called the Scorched Contract. I know Lobos Jr. did a playthrough of that, so I mean, whatever. But just from reading about that and what people comment and stuff, apparently that makes the game really hard. I most likely I'm not going to do a live stream of that. I can't talk at length like this either whenever I'm playing this, unless I do the undead thing, which is right here. You can see my mouse. It's that. We don't need that on anymore. I don't have anything to cheat in the shield either right now. I could kill him now, but I want to see how much damage this weapon will do if I do the drop attack, and I failed it whenever I was testing off camera. So anyway, we'll just get him to show up. Plus, I don't want the freaking BleederCurse yet. So these things that would be weapons, instead it's going to be humanity and a soul. So yeah, which is going to put it where I don't want it to be. I'm still gonna have things arranged like I usually would. Yeah, there's tokens that you can get. You know, those would have either been starting gifts or Undead Merchant sells them in the burg. But yeah, backstab the hell out of him with that. And of course I got it to where blood is red, but you know, yeah. I'll make sure that you're seeing this the way that you should be seeing it. Okay. It's just kind of random what I'm saying. Let's turn that off and let me make sure that you can hear this good. It's the best one. I think that this, or whenever I'm playing it, and also he made another mod that's called the Scorched Contract. And no, Lobos did it. Okay, yes, I was talking about him. Again, like I said, I think that Lobos Jr. is a very good live stream, and obviously he is. He gets, you know, there's nobody I don't suppose viewing me, and many people view him and stuff. So I mean, props to him for that and everything. But yeah, just whatever. This is me doing it, and this music actually needs to be louder. Maybe I'll talk a little plainer because I'll make it slightly louder. We're gonna hear that again. Okay, make that fall. Open that up. I won't be dying to the Asylum Demon most likely, so whatever. I'm not going to use that bonfire again. I don't like the spam. He gives you what he's supposed to give you, so... Yeah, but why? I want it to be off that. So, I want that soul to be there, so... That's where I like it to be. Actually, I just don't even... This is where tokens are going to go. His extra things that you can use for benefits. So, yeah. Make sure I've got the damn image off. Yep. Alright. By the way, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. Or sound mean or whatever. I'm just kind of frantic trying to play this, and I know I take forever and stuff, and it's really going to be frantic once the BleederCurse is actually happening. We don't get nothing over here, because, I mean, why would we? And so, yeah. I guess that this also, he must be modifying the maps also with this mod, so yeah. So, I mean, he could have put something over here that you pick up, but anyway. But yeah, so that all the bosses will give you something different and whatever. I suppose that there's, you know, whatever. Just trying to hurry up and just play it instead of figure out exactly how this guy did it. That's gonna hurt me, but that's gonna kill you and give me life, so whatever. There is that. I could make the fucking shield now because of that. We're just gonna have it maxed because fuck it, it's gonna be maxed. So, yeah, yeah, and I haven't even seen what this texture mod is gonna look like. So yeah, that's what it looks like there. All right, goes along with this outfit though. Okay. Yep, and I got that aura because of that. So yeah. Even though I don't have enough faith for it. I suppose I'm going to be able to block with this though. I'm thinking that the faith only is if you wanted to use this as a weapon that you'd bounce off an enemy, so whatever, I guess. So I can't reverse hollowing, I don't guess, here in the Asylum. I just noticed that, yeah, I've got 99, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, we've got music from the new Doom game going, and we're going to target him and try to do the fucking jump attack this time. That's going to completely kill him. Okay, right. Oh, it's a terrible fucking curse and shit. And now my health is going down. It's going to continue to do that. Yeah, shit. Alright, well. I better hurry with this shit then, right? Ugh. Frantic and shit. I don't know if you're gonna lose health while you're in cutscenes, so I'm gonna do that right there. Ah, that totally didn't work. Ancient legends, it is fucking stated and shit. I'm gonna go get a cigarette. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, they're chosen and shit. Right.
Leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage.
Okay.
To the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Yep, we're in Lordran. So yeah, a different text here. In Lordran, seek the undead merchant for tokens, and a humble blacksmith, which is Andre, for the weapons. So, yeah. My bro, Andre, and stuff. Because I just like to call him that, because whatever. He's cool, besides his hammering. So, we're going to freaking reverse hollowing, because goddammit, we're going to reverse hollowing. Look like that. Sanctus and the BleederCurse are at odds with each other, right? And so I want her eyes to be like glowing red. So we're gonna say that we are undead. I'll need to use S's flash before I undo the undeadness. So so what am I doing? I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to say that heroes, not stats. Heroes appearance. Is this gonna fucking work? Eye color. Those float, don't they? Fucking A. It's just gonna fucking work. Make it 5 or something. Hell yeah. Ah. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go with it like that while I look at what I can level. Although I need to be able to buy those tokens. I mean, I've got enough stats right now. I want this time. I didn't do this while I was off camera, but this time I want to actually go get the Firekeeper. So by suicide running that. So we'll go ahead and level up here. Yeah, you can't see your health bar while you're looking at this, so you can die while you're at the bonfire because of that. Well, I like this to be an even number. I guess I'm not going to be using Power Within at all because attunement, you know. I suppose just after that I want to be able to use that giant hammer, so. Alright, I guess the rest of this I'm going to do quickly, but give me just a minute. Well, I could just straight up kill him. I'll go get the stuff. Trying to smoke at the same time that I'm doing this. For now, those can be there. Walking because I'm smoking. losing health, holy shit, but I'm on this, I mean, it has to be on computer, so on computer I can freaking use TechnoJacker. So whatever. I know that kind of defeats the purpose, but I don't want to have to be so damn frantic all the time. So, like I said, I'll turn that off when I'm fighting enemies. Unless I chicken out too much, then I won't. This does not matter other than converting it, but maybe. I'm gonna be getting the bottomless box, you know, to put stuff in. But I just like to pick up stuff, so I'm going to and shit. So, yeah. The graveyard run doesn't really need to happen except to get the souls that are there, so whatever. Yeah. Doing the glitch, of course, to get out of that. That's on the hot bar. Totally in the wrong arrangement that I like. I just put a soul there. Alright, just a moment. Don't know if I'm being viewed. I'm not being viewed, but that's okay. It'll be on my channel, so give me just a second. I'm finishing this cigarette, and then we'll go. While I have the BleederCurse on, I'm going to use the bonfire first. We're going to test it as to whether I can actually block with this shield or not, also. Yeah, that doesn't go down quite as fast because I've got the Sanctus effect going. So just to say, what I think the plan is going to be is that I'm going to kill Pinwheel before I have it be in New Game Plus, and then I'm gonna like make it be New Game Plus with that item, although I have to go into Berg for that to happen. So anyway, we're gonna do this. Now we're gonna make it to where we don't need that anymore, we don't need this anymore, and then we're not gonna be undead. Alright, leave this. I'm still losing health, but shit. Clear these guys out so I can kill that dude back there for souls, although he would give me more souls if I wait until it's New Game Plus, but whatever. I guess I'll just kill these guys just to be doing. Yep, it does this move. So yeah, it's the moveset of Black Knight Great Sword, which is really an ultra great sword. But anyway. Yeah. I mean, it has to be the moveset of some weapon that actually exists in the game, so. But I assume that Black Knights are not going to drop this weapon, that they're just going to drop their weapon, the normal version of it, so. Yeah. I suppose I'm blocking this shit. Hit me. Not with that. Well, I blocked that as well, so okay. Yeah, well, get more souls because I'm hitting them with a lot of damage. How much damage is this? We're gonna look real fast. It's 268. Holy shit, right? So, hitting this thing. This is part of why I want that hammer, because this only swings this way unless I do the slow move that's the strong attack. So I want to have the hammer that will hit, you know, in front of you. Those will be my two weapons, I'm thinking. So don't want him to hit me because it would kill me probably. So I guess I'll actually use that as this. I probably can kill some of those skeletons, so I guess we'll just go do it. I need 700 something to be able to level one more time, so we'll just go. And you know, on his web on Nexus, he said that that this amount that your life goes down by is not a percentage of your health, it's just a flat rate, so making your vitality higher will help with it. So I suppose I'm going to be leveling vitality, which I normally don't do very much of that. So I'm going to neglect you know, endurance, or you know, stamina, well, endurance, because of that reason. Alright, I need to kill these things fast. But it kills them in one damn hit, so shit. New Game Plus version, it's not going to do that, but... Oh, snap! Yeah, fuck. That freaking shield doesn't block good enough. That just 5% of damage really does a lot of damage, it seems like, so shit. Alright, kill these enemies again. Try to block this shit. Alright, that does block. It's just that I was really low whenever I got hit before. Well, I need to fight these enemies again. Green skeletons, because I modded them to look like that. That missed. Hopefully that doesn't. Okay. Well, I want this Solus over here. It's a big ass sword that I'm hitting with, and I guess that... Wow, how did that stagger me? I ran out of stamina that bad? I suppose the rings are going to be mostly... What the fuck? Mostly the rings are going to be... that stamina ring, whatever the hell it's called. Shit! Man, I'm doing lousy at the combat right now. Yeah, I guess it reaches all the way to the point, you know, of this sword. I'm just gonna warp out here. I guess I'll freaking get this Y-hander, even though, I mean, I might make it be divine or whatever, I don't know. Possibly. Okay. Still no drop frames, so yay for that. I can level again. I guess I won't worry about the extra souls that I got. So it's just going to be into that so that I can use that. I don't know exactly what it's got to be. Whatever 3/4 of 32 is. I'm not staying human. Alright. This lane is stuck because I didn't even open this. Alright. Stay that. Ain't gonna work, hopefully. This same bullshit I have to do every time. But anyway, that's the way it is playing Dark Souls, at least if you're not speedrunning it. I want, you know, I want the Estus Flask to do more than it normally would, so I don't suppose this fall's gonna kill me, so shit. Get that and then use Estus. There's a lot of using Estus whenever you use this mod. So yeah. Not gonna get that toothpick that's over there. But since I don't have like big enemies in my way, since I'm not using a mod for enemies, I'm gonna get this. I can swing that one-handed, so hell yeah. Just seeing how that was. I think I'm gonna get to the point where I start seeing ghosts and then I'm using Estus Flask. Or before they're gonna hit me. Use it twice. I can't do that jump very effective, even though I now know that it is possible to do a jump right through that. But my shield isn't gonna do shit against them, so let's make sure that we still stay human. You've been slain! Yep, I'm still human, so okay, great. So, go use the fire cube, so. By not consuming it, by giving it to her, so that she can upgrade the Estus Flask to that. So yeah. I'm tempted to go use the bonfire again, but whatever, I guess I'll just go. Have to hurry with this shit. Unless I cheat. But like I said, unless I'm standing around or we're looking at the items, then, or I'm sitting at a bonfire, I'm gonna try not to do the whole being undead. With TechnoJacker. Nothing's gonna hurt me. So I can make it for a little bit before I use Estus again. He gives you Master Key with all of these classes. So yay for that. So you can hurry up and get the Andre, I guess, and just whatever, so you can do what I'm doing right now. Could just go straight to Blighttown, probably could beat her. Except I don't know if she's going to give me really crappy effects, you know. So whatever, I'm not going to do quite like right now, so actually be able to upgrade this weapon with Twinkling. But I'm going to have two weapons that I want to do that with. Getting this, even though I don't know if I'll use this shield, I may end up using it for the fire defense, right? So may get caught on him. Yep, a little bit. Shit. Gonna do this same damn thing I always have to do here, is actually go to the bonfire before I try to go for, you know, the spire shield out there. And definitely, well, basically with this I can't use Red Tearstone Ring, which I don't ever use anyway, and my god, Power Within that along with the BleederCurse would make your health go down really fast. Now he does have one of the tokens. I'm talking frantically because my HP is going down. One of the tokens will nullify the BleederCurse to where it doesn't happen for 2 minutes. I think all of the tokens that have some time limit that is 2 minutes. He calls it 120 seconds, which of course is 2 minutes. So that's cool. And I'm thinking that one, you know, doesn't cost very much. He's got one that, by the way, kindling will make your HP go back up again. Excuse me for burping. Excuse me. Yep. I guess I'll fucking get Grass Crest Shield anyway. So I'm going to get that. But one of the tokens or whatever he called it that it revives like most of the bosses, or maybe all of them. I don't know. That one costs like 9,000 souls or something. I'm being interrupted, so just hang on. Yep. Do that and then freaking make it to where I'm undead. Also set at the bonfire. Alright, we gotta go to a be right back screen because I'm being interrupted. Here in real life. Sorry for that sound you just heard. Make sure that I'm... Yeah, undead. Okay. Alright. Make it to where you don't hear anything also. Alright, I'm being instructed here at home that we're going to have to be gone for a little while to go get some things outside of my apartment. So, I'm going to have to end the video right here. I'm sorry about this. I mean, God, it's already an hour and 22 minutes just because I talk so much. But I'm trying to be, you know, informative about this and also just tell my opinion on things and whatever. And so... Anyway, I want to continue this though. So yeah, and I haven't dropped any frames yet, and we're at about 2,000 kbs, and part of the time it's more than that, and I've been in the green I think this entire time. So anyway, I want to continue this again once I'm back. It'll just be part 1 continued, I guess I'll call it. So anyway, thank you for viewing, you know, up to this point. And then we'll continue. There's the phone. So okay. Goodbye. Goodbye.